Happy Friday, everybody. Let me pull up my chat real quick. I hope you're all well, happy, healthy, wealthy, and abundant. Hopefully YouTube got it together and got the chats right. Nope, still the same. Hello, hello. Hello, Jeannie. Hello, M. Hello, Jean. Okay, I'm making sure I didn't miss nobody. Angelica, hello. Mystical, hello. I do not like this new where they give you the whole username. Hello, Stephanie. Nana, hello. Princess Jojo, right? Hold on. Study with Lana. Okay. Irene. I still have this bronchitis, so not amazing, but I'm okay. Thank you for asking. How are you feeling? Hello, Fabi. Diamond Girl. Neon. C.A. Cutie. Hello. Lauren, hello. Pretty in Pink, hello. Mary Jane, hello. Let me see. Andrissa, hello. Excuse me and my nose. Y'all killing me. Alright, so yeah, I think that's Rach. You ended up on the hospital? Oh my goodness. What kind of surgery? Poor baby. That's scary for a parent. My son had to go Texas Children's one time. They were really good to them, but it's so scary when your kid has something going on. Like, as a parent, I already know, like, I'd rather take it for them. I'd rather be the one to go through it than them. Thank you, Rachel, for your 3 donations, babe. Appreciate ya. Girl, there's something in the air. There's something in the air. I don't know. I think that Pluto direct or something. Oh my goodness. I heard that's really painful. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope he recovers well and quickly. You've been having a lot of surgeries in your family. I'm gonna say a prayer for him. It always sucks to have a kid sick. Alright, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spots, and then I'll start. You're ready for it to be over, girl. I feel you. Firebird, hello. Alright, 4 more spots. Yeah, I got you on the list, babe. You see my cat in the background? Lay it down, lay it down. My little crunk cat. Give it just another minute, because this new system messes me up so bad when it comes to the list. Did I say Mary Jane? Okay, I must have missed Maribel. Yes, what Jean said, 3 spots. I have 4 because I didn't get no, it's not creative. It's basically we went into so many like Asian restaurants around here, and they always had the lucky cat, and I was like, I want one so bad. So we had gone to a bunch of like the Asian stores around the markets and stuff, and I couldn't find it anywhere. So anyways, my daughter-in-law for Christmas finally got me one, because I find joy in like the small things. And she knows that, so she got me that in a bento box. It was amazing. I'm sorry for putting you to sleep. I can't help it. Can't help it. Hopefully it's like a good relaxing. My friend said I needed to do those fall asleep meditations. Really? I don't think we have a store like that in the mall. The only thing we have is like Earthbound, and they didn't have any. But now I got one. I don't need another one anyway, so it's cool. I think she found it on Amazon or something. 2 spots, 2 spots. Oh, you got one too? Cool. They're amazing. I don't even know this name. Hold on. Me and my eyes. Alright, Ari. Hello, Ari. Una más. Una más. The first time ever. Right? I loved it too. I saw it. I think we went to Zoomies or something. But I'm kind of careful, like, where I wear it, because I don't want people to get in their feelings or whatever. But I do. I love hot dads. Hopefully it's not offensive to anybody here. You're gonna get one? Yes. I walked into Walmart one day wearing it, and this cop looked at me like... I was like, yeah. All right, let's go ahead and start. There's only one spot, so. Hot dad, yeah. I never seen a shirt like that, but I was like, I gotta get it. All right, Rach, what's your first question, boo? No, it's not daddy issues. No, I don't have daddy issues. It's more of just like, I like a grown man when they, take good care of their kids. Man, I used to love pretty boys. It's still kind of my trauma type, but I got over it. Kinda. Pretty boys are a pain. That's the shirt I need. Pretty boys are a pain. Okay, is Michael Barino's really working tonight? Oh, Ari. Yeah, I definitely don't have any daddy issues. I'm good on that one. All right, let's see. Is he really working? He's kind of like, quit playing with me. If I said it, that's what I'm doing. That's kind of what he's telling me. He's like, quit looking for a reason not to like me. And I think that's kind of what he's saying. Like, Four of Pentacles, King of Swords. Like I said it. I'm saying it. That's what I said. Seven of Pentacles. That's what I'm doing. Death card, King of Pentacles. Like, quit playing with me. Trying to make my money. So I definitely feel like he is working, but we'll clarify just to ease your mind, boo. Ease your mind. He's like, quit reaching for something. And then we got the Queen of Pentacles. Like, you could be working too. Let's work together. He kind of says, like, you know better than that to even ask. So quit thinking it. Kind of the way he says, like, what, are you bored? Are you bored and checking on me kind of feeling? Like, you don't have nothing better to do than to look for something. That's what he's saying, basically. So, yeah, it seems to be that he said what he said. He's working. You have to take a nap. Girl, I feel you. I can't take naps during the day. It ruins me for, like, the rest of the day. When I wake up from naps, I'm like, no, I gotta go back to sleep. He never believes you. And normally, that's unhealthy. I mean, it is unhealthy. Sometimes it's a projection of what, like, he could possibly doing, but it doesn't look like he's doing that. All right, you got number 3 up. Let me find number 2. Hold on. Let me see. Number 2. Trying to find number 2. Is Michael Verno's work tomorrow and Sunday till 11 p.m. I had an absent father too. Don't feel bad. Okay, is he working tomorrow and Sunday? What song is playing right now? Wicked Games? No, Special Affair. Probably because he wants you to feel secure. Let's see. let me clarify. Okay. Okay, so it kind of feels like he's telling you two truths and a lie. Have you ever heard of that feeling? Two truths and a lie. So most of what he says is true, but there is something hidden in the middle of it. So I don't know if there's something else he's doing in between the time, but it kind of feels like he's offering the information up so that on the, like, most of it is true. Most of it is. But there's still something else that okay. I kind of feel like he's gonna go visit somebody else. I don't know who this person is. It just looks like somebody from his past. I do feel he's gonna work more, like, he is working, but there's something in the middle that he's not telling you. And with the Queen of Wands, normally that's like another woman or whatever, but it's with the Six of Cups, Eight of Cups, so it's like maybe somebody that's walked away in the past that he still has feelings for. It doesn't look like a lot's going on there. It just looks like he's not going to tell you about it. So this could happen, like, let's say he says he works till 11. Well, then after 11, he goes somewhere else or something. It just, something he's telling you is not the truth. But I do feel most of it's the truth. It's just, there's something in the middle that isn't. Like something that's he's hiding or sneaking to do. And that's the one thing about people, if they over explain things, normally there's something in there that they're feeling guilty about, or but hopefully that helps. And thank you, Toka Toka, for your donation. Okay, number 3. What is hidden? Or what is he hiding? Or his plan? The song You Don't Owe Me is playing. You don't owe me. Okay. Okay. This kind of feels like he's not sure about you yet, so he hasn't quite committed to you. Two of Wands, Magician, right? Like he wants to keep you under his spell, you know, but there still is somebody else that he's giving energy to, because I have the Ace of Swords, Six of Pentacles, and the Nine of Swords. So I do feel, in some sense, it's like he's worried and stressed that you and him are not going to work out. So whoever this is like maybe somebody from his past that when he feels like, you know, the two of you aren't on the same page, he goes to them. Because he could be an attention whore. Or it's like a backup plan, maybe. I don't think he gives this person a lot of attention. It feels like breadcrumbing. But I don't know how much he gives you either. So he could be breadcrumbing you both. I just feel like his hands are in different places at the same time. It's like a defense mechanism of his. He gives me the energy of like, I want what I want when I want it. And even though he really wants you, it's like he can't, he probably has like abandonment issues. 3 of Cups. And then I have the Hangman in reverse. So it's almost like when he says it's all you, it's not, because there's another person involved. And this could be a past person or whatever, but like I said, I think it's because he's so scared of you and maybe what you're doing that he wants to feel validated in his existence too. Like, I don't know. He's very insecure. And he likes attention, so hopefully that helps. Okay, hold on. Now I gotta catch up on Toka because I see there's some business here. And thank you, Rachel, for your donation. Alright, Toka. So are we talking about the cute guy at work? Oh, he's actually doing the thing? Oh my goodness. He finally did it. Yay. I'm happy. That's probably why I haven't seen you in a while. Okay, Jay's next actions. I love it. It took long enough, right? Work boo. I love it. I'm not gonna listen to the song, sorry. Not this one either. Okay. Let's see, next actions from Jay. Work boo, work boo. Ten of Pentacles, 8 of Swords. He's scared of repeating something. It feels like he wants the best with y'all, right? He wants everything to be amazing. And he's kind of looking at himself in the mirror and saying, okay, what did I do wrong last time? How could I make it better? Magician, 8 of Swords. It's like he's really taking a good hard look in that mirror and saying, what's keeping me repeating the same patterns of pain? And I think it's like holding on to what's been done before. Maybe that was a thing for him. Like, this has happened and this has happened, and now I feel like it's going to keep happening. But with the Fool, it looks like he's jumping in. Like, I'm leaving all that stuff in the past. I've taken a good hard look. But I'm going to do things different this time. And that could be why he's moving really slow. 6 of Swords. Because he doesn't want the conflict. He's in a place where all he wants is peace. He wants to know that, like, what he's investing is for the best. For the both of you. Because I do feel he cares a lot about you. To say the first card, 10 of Coins. Like, yes, I could see this going somewhere. I wanted to go somewhere. So he took a good hard look and he's like, I got the power to change things. I got the power to make this happen. It feels like a lot of internal stuff more than like what you can see physically. I do feel he's going to take you out or want to take you out or travel or something. Maybe go on a little vacation. Because you fire him up like you gave him that magic to want to do it again. And he realizes, like, he lied to himself a lot in the past about, like, his own part or the parts he's played in, like, past situations. Like, he might not have been the best guy. You know, not saying he's a horrible guy because he seems really sweet. It just looks like he made it everybody else's fault instead of realizing, like, if he wouldn't have continued to give to certain situations, it wouldn't have happened. But it's like you illuminated that with him, and that's what's taken so long. Because it was like a realization that he had a hand in his misery and his pain, you know. Um, Action wise, like I said, I think he's gonna ask you out for sure. It's like many options on the table here of what to do, but I do see him jumping head first into this after like really doing a lot of soul searching and soul work. But like I said, it's not like a lot of movement except for internally, which is the most important part, because if he ain't ready, he's not going to be able to show up for you. But he's saying he can and he will. He's leaving all that stuff in the past. He's looked at it, dealt with it, and he's like, I could do this. So I do feel the insecurity and like stress, anxiety that he was having before is like fading away. So I love it for you. I'm glad he's finally moving, you know. But it's funny because it's like all internal, like the most important part. So you got a good effect on this man. And I love it for you. So if it's going slow, like I always say, just enjoy it, because that's like the best part of the relationship is the beginning. Not saying the end isn't good, but it's you know, that initial chemistry and draw and you know the endorphins and all whatnot, that's fun. You know, the patiently waiting. I'm not saying forever, but for a little bit at least. But I love it. I love it. Keep me updated, even if you don't come to ask questions. Just come to tell me your business. Just kidding. But I'm invested, so. Okay, Rachel, thank you for your 2 donations. Sorry, I just seen it. All right. Okay, is he trying to date this other girl? Something about this female really stresses him out. I think they had like a really bad relationship, or some really bad stuff happened between the two of them. So she stresses him out. So it might not even be like an intimate thing. It's like he just conversates with her, and every time he does, she's a headache. She's like, if like a tower moment. She could be a Scorpio. He just likes the attention, and he might even crave that toxic roller coaster. You know, the feeling of that. But I don't think he's trying to date her. I think he's trying to manipulate her in some way. It's almost like, you know, when you've been done wrong or something goes wrong, or and you're still in that toxic era where you're like, I'm going to get them back. I'm going to get them back, you know, and that's kind of what it feels. It feels like he's trying to take revenge on this person more than he's trying to date them. She gives him that crazy like attention, but she's also like, oh, I don't know, she puts him through a lot of stress. And then that 10 of Cups wanted to come out in reverse. It's like, no, I'm not trying to date her, I'm not trying to be with her. That stuff is done and gone and like fell apart already. I honestly don't know if he's really the type to be like committed. He's got a lot of insecurities. He's kind of the tower, honestly. I think at one time they were a match, but it's more of like an intellectual thing. It's not, the heart is involved. This feels like more of like mind games, right? Like they play mind games with each other. I mean, I'm not going to say he's not sleeping with her, because I don't know. But I do feel like It's not for like a relationship, as you would call. I think he just likes the drama of her. She shows him that she cares by acting a fool, I guess. I don't know. I feel like that's his unhealed part, wanting that validation. But it's like she stresses him out more than anything. I don't think he's seeking weed. You had a dream? Oh. What's his plan with her this weekend? Let's see. The devil. He plays games, and that's all I'm seeing basically is like he sells her a dream, right? Like everything is great. I'm gonna protect you. I want something with you. Let's work on this. But it's a lie. It comes from the devil. And I think all he wants is that Ace of Wands. You know what I'm saying? Like that. So they might sleep together, to be honest. And it's what I see. Let's see. Or he's gonna try to anyway. It kind of feels like whoever this is set boundaries against him, and he doesn't like someone to be like, because I think at one time that's everything that he wanted, and then maybe he was playing games with her and she found out and she was like, no, I'm not gonna do it no more because it says no, I'm drawing the line. Clarity. Like, yes, there's memories here, but I feel like if he tries to do anything with her, she's gonna set the boundary. But he doesn't like boundaries. He doesn't like to be told no, so it looks like he's gonna try to like overcome the boundary. He wants somebody that clings to him. And maybe in the past that's the way she was. Maybe she was a chaser and she gave him the attention he deserved, right? And she's clinging to him. It looks like she set some kind of boundary, like he wants to overcome that boundary to be like, I'm the man. Unhealthy. Very unhealthy. So, I don't know, Rachel. Like I said, he's the type to tell you two truths and a lie. So, I would keep an eye on him. I mean, you're dating other people too, so it's cool. But I wouldn't trust him. We're on number 1. You don't have to be with him. No. And thank you, Maria, for your 2 donations. You'll go after I do hellos, okay? Just because she posted already. The list is up there. Alright, what would your soulmate tell you right now? Life partner. They're telling me to look at the way that you love right now is still coming from a place of pain. It's almost like this person is not going to be the type that's going to fight with you. They're not going to argue with you. And I think that's something you're healing in the current moment, is maybe you go after people that like you feel need to be fixed or to be helped, or your attraction is like always to help everybody, even the people that are against you. And that's a great thing. But they're saying like look inside at what part are the reasons why. Like, did something happen in your childhood to where you were always the one that had to take care of everything? You had to calm down the conflicts. You had to constantly, whatever it is. Anyways, they're saying look back at that, because that's the period that you're in right now, is healing that part of yourself that is attracted to the chaos, that loves the broken. And loving the broken is great. It's an amazing thing, but you don't want to love a person that you feel you need to fix, because that is basically a reflection of something that's going on with you. You won't have to do that with this person. And they're just saying like it's a process. You're still working on it. But I hope that helps. All right, Maria. Let's do it. Okay, how is leadership looking at Jay? You're welcome, babe. Big hugs. Let's see. All in all, it looks like they like this person, right? They feel like they're a go-getter. They go after what they want. They're very strong. They're very determined. They work well. They build things. They are like beneficial to the job, is what they're saying. But the moon is here, and for me, when I see the moon, it's like this could be a front, right? This could be a front to say like, yeah, from what people see, it's all great and good. I don't know what's underlining. We're gonna look, but for the most part, it looks like they're a go-getter. But there's something about them they still don't know. Like, they don't trust. Let me see. It's kind of like they're intelligent, but they're a little reckless in the way that they speak or something. Or they may have said something that threw off the leadership, because And the moon and the sun are here. So it's like maybe something was revealed recently about something they were doing that, I don't know, kind of set them back a little bit. I don't really know. I just feel like, for the most part, they're a good go-getter. They're smart. They're intelligent. But there's still something that needs to be revealed, or there's something they don't trust about the person. Um, but for now, I'd say, like, they think positive. I just feel like they said something that made them think, like, second guess their thoughts, right? Like, they thought they were well and good and everything, and then they said something and they're like, what are you doing, kind of thing. So they questioned them about it, but I don't really know. All in all, it looks okay. It's just there's still something they don't quite get. So I'm not sure, but what is your second question? Okay, how does Tony feel about your past relationship? The song Happy hurts sometimes. Maybe if they were to see you happy, it would hurt them. Let's see, what do they feel about this past relationship? I feel like they're saying, like, yeah, there wasn't enough time. And I don't know why they say that. It's just there wasn't enough time. They feel like all of their relationships, out of all their relationships, this was the most solid. And I think they worked well together from what I can see. I kind of feel like what they're telling me is like there was growth that was needed on both sides, possibly. Um, they don't hold any ill will. They're just like, they're not sure if you still love them or you still think about them. In some way, they say they watch you. Um, they could watch your social media or something. It feels like they would want another chance with you. If there was a chance. And they're not sure if they would be able to have a chance. I got separation and limitations. So y'all separated because of their fears. They were scared. They only loved to a certain place, right? Like they loved from a shallow place because that was the safest for them. Their fears kept them from really putting in the work that was needed for this. But they're saying like they've grown because we've got cycles and completion. And it's change, right? Like they've gone through a change. Maybe they've worked through those fears that kept the two of you apart. Maybe you helped them to grow, right? And they would love to tell you that. But they feel like they don't want to start conflict either. Ace of Swords, like, if they talk to you, they don't want it to end up like the way that it was before. Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands. So they want to tell you. They want to talk to you. They want to come forward still. But I think there's some kind of barrier here still, maybe they're in the middle of change. But I do feel like your love was different than other people's love. And they recognize that through whatever the healing or their fears that they faced. And that's what I've got for you. Hopefully that helped. Alright, so Genie. You're welcome, babe. Thank you for being here. I wasn't even listening to the song, and all of a sudden the voice was in my ear and gave me like chills. What song is this? Built to Rise. That makes sense. All right. What is coming in love for this beautiful lady? Let's see. I definitely feel Mercury retrograde is going to bring something in communication for sure. And I think it's from the past because it's like something that you've walked away from or has been on hold. Now, if you don't want a past person, that's okay. Because what I'm feeling is like maybe you're going to shut the door finally, right? Which is going to clear up the energy for something new. This kind of feels like a repeat, though. You might repeat this if you're not careful. You're showing up very attractive, very magnetic. You're calling it in. But there's still something that's like unfinished, I guess you could say, because this Eight of Swords has that like red string wrapped around it, so it's still like part of the destiny to like keep coming back. Maybe you need to learn the lesson from it. Maybe you need to shut the door, you know, like fully pull back and walk away. Thank you for your donation, LM. Appreciate you, boo. I'll do you as soon as I finish with M, okay? Alright, M. Libra's feelings. I kind of feel like, yes, they do love you, King of Cups, right? From the place that they're able to love. But Seven of Cups, Temperance is like there's things and there's parts of them that need to be healed. There's things that they need to work through. There's an illusion that needs to be mended. And that could be where they're at right now. It's just like confused a little bit, trying to figure out like, what did I do? How can I make it right? But I think they're starting with their self too. Is like they need to open up the heart. They need to be more emotional. I kind of feel like you took a little bit of the masculine energy in this connection. And so, and it could be because they were in their feminine or whatever. And so what I'm getting is like they're still needing to be more emotionally balanced. Because they get lost in the fantasy of what they believe to be true, you know, and I think it's very different. So I would say, you know, if you want them, give it time. I feel like they're going to try to come back probably around like Sagittarius season. So like next month, mid next month. Yeah, that's what I got for you. Girl, be free. Just fly, boo, right now. Until they figure it out. All right, LM. What is your question, boo? A mess. Anytime, anytime. Go have some fun this weekend. Oh no, not this song. Hi. What was your question, boo? And I don't have nails. It's so weird not having nails after so long, but I had to heal them. Was it somebody in your neighborhood that broke into your car yesterday? Oh, that sucks. Let's see. No. Okay. I'm going to clarify it before I answer because I'm a little confused. I honestly feel like it could be somebody you know. Like somebody that knows like something about you. And they know like when you're at home, when you're sleeping, or when like this person knows when you're working. They know when you're sleeping. You were marked by somebody. Spirit's like you're protected though. I think like if you're friends with people like in the neighborhood, or there's people that are friendly with you, those are probably whoever it is. Somebody that knows your patterns. They know, but they know you're blessed also, which is, it sucks, right? Like somebody looking at you like that person's blessed. I know what they got. Like I need some of that. Very foolish energy. It's kind of like they said you wouldn't do nothing. Like it wouldn't even bother you. Like it wouldn't, you wouldn't, they weren't putting you in a bad situation. I would just say be careful. So I definitely feel that some of you know. I don't feel they live in your neighborhood. They could be a friend of somebody that you're close with, or like a friend of a friend kind of thing, or a kid, like somebody's kid. Well, that sucks. It was somebody that said you were blessed, and they, I don't know, they wanted to take it. But I hope that helps. Alright. Angelica. You're welcome, love. I hope you get it back, or that you're blessed 10 times for it. Has Javier had any realization about this space? Holy and Hood, huh? I see her different. Maybe that's the way they feel. She living truth. It looks like they've come to some kind of realization. 10 of Cups, 2 of Cups, Sun. Like they realize now, like this, what this connection is on some level, or they're working on it. They know that this connection is great for them. They know it. They realize it. The distance, through the distance, they realize. Now what they're going to do about it, I can't tell you. I just know they're enlightened. Like they know what this is. That's what they're saying. They know what this is. They feel it. Like you're the sunshine on a rainy day or whatever. All that cuteness. Bubbles and rainbows and unicorns and whatnot. Alright, mystical. What does your crush feel for you? They want to be your man. Ace of Swords, Chariot, Emperor. They want to get closer to you. 2 of Cups. But they're being patient. Like they're doing little to get your attention. Like almost like dropping breadcrumbs, but not in the bad way. Just trying to lead you to them. It's like one conversation can change it all. It's kind of the feeling I get. All right, Stephanie. Jonathan's current feelings and intentions. Magician, Page of Swords, Hangman. Maybe they feel powerless to do anything in the current moment. But they're watching still in some sense. I think it was a necessary hangman, though. Because they were very, like, back and forth, wishy-washy. They needed to work on themselves. And that could be why the magician's here is, like, they're trying to get their shit together. As they should. And the song playing for you is Forget Me. It's not actually Forget Me, but the song. It still wrecks you or wrecks them. Find out you know how to forget them. Alright. Nana Banana. Is he talking to another woman? No. And he'll be back. But I think it's almost like he comes forward, he goes back. He comes forward, he goes back. Comes forward and goes back. And so there's some imbalance here. He's figuring himself out still. It's kind of like, no, he's not, and he'll be back. But he's coming back as the Knight of Wands, so you definitely, you know, can't expect a lot from a Knight of Wands. They're not consistent, so he still has some healing to do. Sorry, my medicine is wearing off, so my nose is sniffly. Okay, Princess Jojo, right? I remember, Jean. I remembered this time. You only gotta tell me once. I remember, I think. You're welcome, babe. I wish I could do the heart rate. There we go. My heart's got wings. CC Moon. Hey, hey. Did you get any good news? Any good news? Any tea? Alright, Jojo. That's it. You're in timeout. I don't know that name. Study with Lena? Oh, yay. I'm glad to hear that. What's coming towards you? Oh, John Deere. Alright, CC. I mean, study with Lana. I feel like a connection is coming towards you, or a new beginning and a connection is coming towards you. It could be one from the past, like a new beginning from the past. And thank you, Cece, for your 3 donations. Boo, appreciate you. Give me a second. So, a new beginning and something from the Something is returning. With the Fool, Two of Cups, and the Judgment card. Probably towards like Scorpio season. Alright, my dear Cece. Where are you at, boo? Where are you at? You're welcome, babe. Anytime. Yes, babe, you're next. Yeah, you came at the right time. Oh. Okay, let's see. So you had 3 females. Too bad you didn't have 3 males. Men take it a little easier on women. Let's see. I think you're gonna get the job. I think there's a lot of competition here, but it kind of, what they're telling me is like, you're like the perfect fit. Because I have the 5 of Swords, 6 of Wands, 4 of Wands, Hierophant, and High Priestess. So going by their intuition, they feel like you're just, you will take a hold of whatever they give you. You'll work hard for them. Let me get this deck. See. I definitely feel like they see victory and success. Like intuitively, they're like, yeah, she would do good here. And like the Hierophant is like, you got the job. You know what I mean? Magic. Your energy is amazing. You would be a good investment. And then I've got New Life, which has a plant that's sprouting. They think you're very smart as well. And you're strategic. So I think they're actually going to take the chance on you. You kind of stood out above the other people, I guess, they interviewed, is what they're saying. So you come back and tell me when you get it, because I don't think it could have been better than that. All right, number 2. You know the one that works, there's one called Tension Tamer. It's got like lavender, chamomile, and cinnamon. It's so good. That's the one that just chills me out. I'm not used to being wearing jeans during my readings. Look in the brain. What did you do? It's got like a dragon on it. And I don't know the brand, but it's called Tension Tamer. It's so good. Okay, question 2. It sounds like he was in his feelings, but let's get the tea. You're free. That's awesome. Congrats on that. Okay, so I got the 2 of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, King and Queen of Swords, and the 3 of Wands. You get them. You understand them more than anybody ever has, and they don't know how. They may not understand, like, the reasons why the 2 of you are connected the way you are, but they could see things coming in the future, like really good things. Like you're that person that gets them. And you're good by yourself. Like you're not somebody that's gonna cling and like beg for attention. You stand strong in your energy, just like they do. They feel like they're a little behind you, but in time I feel like they want to be able to do that for you too. But yeah, I don't necessarily know if they were in their feelings, but well, maybe. I think it's more of like they got in their head, because the King of Swords keeps coming out. Like you just stay on their mind, all the good memories, all the ways you love them, all the history that the 2 of you've created together. They don't know how they got so lucky is basically what they're telling me. Like you could have had anybody, but you picked them. And they really like that. Your future looks bright with this person, by the way, from what they're telling me. They're like, just wait, I got you. I'm gonna give it back to you 100 times. Just be patient with me. So like I said, I don't think it was necessarily like, oh, I'm in my feels. I think it's more of like they understand it better. Like she actually does this. She's, and that's probably like their feels is more here than it is in the heart space. But that's cute. Oh, AJ, huh? He's come a long way in the last couple of years. Oh, cool. Yeah, Celestial Seasonings. That's the one. It is amazing. It's my favorite tea. I put a little bit of like creamer and sugar. Amazing. Try it. Tell me about it. I always keep that one, and then they have another one called throat throat ease or throat cooler. That one's really good too. It helps with my allergies. All right, boo. What's your next question? And again, congratulations, John. Sorry. I can only concentrate on one thing at a time, barely. You have been very patient. Okay. Once you get the new job, is it going to be amazing? Is it going to be great? Let's see. Yeah, healing vibes only. I kind of feel like it's a match for you, though, especially when the Hierophant and that High Priestess came out. It looks like it's going to be good, you know? They're going to work you hard. I'm not going to lie, but I don't think they're stressed. We've got Judgment, Chariot, Six of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. Like, this is a great opportunity for you. I think if you're wanting to advance, if you're wanting to grow, this is a company that's going to help you do it. If you put in all that work, because I feel like you're a hard worker. Like, you're going to work yourself, you know, to get that possibility. But it looks like it's smooth. I don't think it's, like, toxic at all. From what I can see, anyway. We're going to clarify. We'll see. It looks like it's a blessing after a time of, like, really having a hard time. And that High Priestess keeps coming out. It's like intuitively, I think you know you were guided to this. This is where you're supposed to be. It's like what you've been waiting for is basically a time to shine, a time to be seen, because something about you is like going to be above the rest. So you're going to be seen, you're going to be acknowledged for the hard work that you do. You're not going to have the conflict and all of the things you went through in your previous job. Like, what you give is what you get there. Six of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles. Like, this is going to help you to be successful. It's going to help you to stand strong in yourself and know that you're worth it. And I know you do. But it's going to give you the money to help you, you know, be solid, stable, independent. But it's also going to give you the opportunity to grow as well. Nine of Pentacles. It looks like a great opportunity. I don't think it's a bad energy at all. I feel very positive. You know, that's one thing I don't understand about women. Like, we need to empower each other. Like, men beat us down enough. Like, we need to build each other up. You know, we need to be there for one another. But things are, like, have been so weird in the world to where women just... It's almost like a projection, right? Of all their insecurities on other women. And it's hard to have good female... even coworkers that support you and not like backstab you and talk behind your back and cause drama, you know. But I guess eventually you grow out of that too. The older you get, the more that you find more mature relationships. But I'm happy for you. You've been through it. And I'm so glad. Oh, you work from home 4 days. That's awesome. I love that for you. Come back and let me know when you get the job, because I want to celebrate with you. All right, Irene, general love. No, I agree, Gene. I agree. Because I know old people that they're unhealed as just hating for no reason. Okay, so what I'm feeling is like you're calling this in. Like this is something you've manifested. Um, okay, King of Pentacles, so that could be an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Could be somebody that's like in a friend zone with you, or like somebody you've known through friends. Um, but King of Pentacles is very, you know, they want to give you everything. They're secure, they're stable, they're solid. But they also have like this, it feels like you already have a connection to this person in some sense, whether, like I said, it's somebody that you never really paid attention to, but they're somewhere in the energy. But it's almost like you've been calling them in, and maybe through your healing, you'll turn around and see them, or they've been healing too, you know. But it feels like there's a good friendship here, or the ability to have a good friendship, partnership. You would work well together. Sorry. Culture, thank you, babe. Alright, Fabi. Oh no, culture, sorry. Okay, let me do Fabi and then I'll do you, babe. Will G contact you before this year ends? It kind of feels like they're gonna come out of hermit mode. I'm getting the energy around like some holiday, right? So we've got Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas coming up. There's a lot of other Hanukkah and other holidays as well. It looks like they're gonna come to like restore the balance. But they've learned a lot in the separation or the time apart. But I definitely feel like you'll hear from them before the end of the year. Alright, culture, your turn, babe. You got the Three of Cups, the Hermit card, and the Justice card. Of course, anytime. Thank you for being here. All the love and support. Girl, I would cook anyway. Tell her to go somewhere. You don't like the smell of my food? GTFO. Period. But that's me. Like, what? I'm not supposed to eat because you've got issues? Get nose plugs. Go get COVID or something. No, that was bad. I'm sorry. I only said that because, like, when you get COVID, you lose your sense of smell. But, okay, Spirit. What should she do? Okay. It's saying, like, don't necessarily cause conflict. Do your own thing, though. It's saying if you want to cook, cook. And if she says anything, tell her, like, I'm sorry, I gotta eat. Light a candle, get some air spray. I don't care what you do, just, figure it out. And I think you need to understand that every time you let her change what you do, you're giving her power, or you're giving her the ability to take your power away. Right? It's kind of a slippery slope because you want to be a nice person. But I could understand if you were cooking like chitlins or menudo or something that like has a bad smell, like, Jeffrey Dahmer's apartment kind of thing. But I think you just need to realize, like, you just need to tell her, I'm gonna eat. Do you want some? But otherwise, like, go get some air spray, figure it out. Um, she can't stop you from doing anything. Like I told you, adjust the thermostat. Do whatever makes you comfortable. I mean, no, don't be rude. Like, don't go overboard with it. Don't, like, purposely cook stuff that's horrible. But at the same time, it's like, find something else to bitch about. Go outside. Go smell a flower. You know what I'm saying? Just get out of here if you don't like it. But you need to kind of stand strong and just tell her, like, look, I'm trying to be nice here, but I got to eat. This is my home. Quit making it uncomfortable. Like, instead of bitching about the smell of my food, can I bitch about the way that you treat me? You know what I mean? Like, you need to look them straight in their eyes and be like, who do you think I am? You know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to be nice, but I'm fixing to tell you about yourself if you don't move around. Like, take your power back. Because it is your home. And I know you've got, like, the best intentions. And everything is coming in. It's going to be healed. But I think once you realize, like, once she realizes that you're not jumping every time she says jump, she'll back off. Like, especially if you confront her on it and, like, tell her no. Stop it right now. Like, grow up. Or do something about it. Like, we can be friends or we can be enemies. It's kind of just like, keep your cool, but at the same time, don't let her take your power. Like, let her know that you're in control. You let her know that, she has no right in that way. Like, I'll be nice and I'll be considerate, but you're not going to talk to me like that. King of Swords, Queen of Swords. Like, you really need to stand your ground and don't necessarily go out of character, but don't let her manipulate the way that you move either. Yeah, you need to confront her. Just tell her it's fish. And you know what I mean? And maybe you could get some air freshener. Be, like, light a candle, something like that, to make it, like, more whatever. But she can just get over it. I think it's just like she has nothing better to do than try to control you because she feels out of control of her own life. Like, teach her. Teach her who she can talk to and who she can't. And I'm not saying be mean. I'm saying look at her in her eyes and tell her to find somebody else to pick on. Like, you've got better things to do. Like, you're trying to eat. She needs to just calm down a little bit. And that's why I said light candles, get some Febreze, get some little plug-ins or something, I mean, they have plug-ins. Plug-ins work amazing. I use them all the time. And they're really cheap. Like, $4, you can get one that comes with the oil and the thing. I'd light a candle anyway. But girl, I hope this all works out for you, Liv. I'm sorry you're having to go through it. Alright, Diamond Girl, General Liv. Yeah, she just wants you to react. And when you react with, like, seriousness, like, if you don't quit playing with me, I'm gonna throw you out this door kind of look, she'll move. Alright, general love for Diamond Girl. Because she's used to you, like, kind of, or maybe in life, she's used to people backing down. She needs somebody to put her in her place. Ten of Pentacles, Diamond Girl. Uh-oh. Two of Swords. Why? Girl, I know you don't want anybody from the past. But somebody sees you as their forever after. And maybe you even have this person blocked, but it feels more of like they feel the loss of you. They feel like you're calling them back. This could also mean that there's something in the, like, there's something that needs to be closed out in order for this to come in. Like, maybe that's your blockage, is that person that either keeps coming back around, or you need to, like, permanently concrete that door shut. It's coming to you, though. I think this is just like a chapter of, like, shutting some doors and making room for the new. Time to clean house. Clean house. Alright, alright, alright. Neon. CA Cutie. General for next week. And Neon was here asking about the list so many times. I guess she got tired of waiting. General for next week. Two of Cups. Four of Pentacles. I kind of feel like you've been trying to save your money for something. Maybe you want to move, or like you're thinking about moving. It kind of feels like you're going to have the opportunity to find that right place, or something that you've been kind of investing in but holding on to is about to, like, wherever there was conflict, just like the move is going to happen. So an opportunity could arise to help you to move into what you've been, like, either like holding on to or reserving for. Maybe you fix your car. I don't know. But it feels like something comes into alignment. Something that you've been working towards. Alright. Pretty in Pink. No, Lauren. You're welcome, babe. I gotta stand up for a second. Sorry. Okay. Pretty in pink. Mary Jane. General next 2 weeks. I kind of feel next week you're going to have kind of a tough time, or the next 2 weeks you're going to have kind of a tough time. I don't know if it's like there's something from your past that resurfaces or some kind of pain resurfaces. But Spirit's kind of saying take care of yourself well during this time. This could even mean like, you get sick or something and you need like to comfort yourself. But it feels more of like some past pain comes back around and you're having to like take care of yourself. So this might be a couple of weeks of like, not feeling quite right, but it's building you up for your wish fulfillment. Like this is necessary. Like whatever is surfacing is something that you need to look at for like your best good, your greatest good, your best good. And maybe it's like you finally have to make a cut, of something from your past and realize like pain is power, and you can use it to do something with it. So big hugs, because it doesn't look like the most comfortable, but it doesn't look like it's going to be horrible. It just looks like something you need to deal with. Maribel. You're welcome, babe. Thank you for being here. And Drisa. Does the Pisces have honest intentions with you? Let's see. Whoa. No. This kind of looks like an opportunist. 4 Cups, Page of Swords, 7 of Swords. Like they could be doing this for all the wrong reasons, right? I don't know. I would be careful with them. I wouldn't trust them. Just keep an eye on them, because there's something they're doing that if you pay attention, you'll notice, right? Sometimes we have to look through the I want this person and like really look at the person. Like, are they wantable? Is this really somebody I'd want to spend forever with? Or would I have to fix them? Or, you're not Bob the Builder. I was married to a Pisces man. They're difficult, to say the least. I think Rachel said she was going to give up her question. Firebird. You're welcome, my love. And I'm sorry. It's not rainbows and sunshines, but it's better to know than not to. Nine one one. My phone went off at 911. Emergency. Oh no. Oh no. What's it coming? What was their intentions? The Scorpio's intentions. The Lovers. The Hermit. Three of Swords. For me, it was like to try to prove a point. Maybe this person is like very reclusive. They stick to themselves. Maybe they've been crying about something that's happened in the past, or they're trying to show people like, see, I can love somebody. I can have a relationship. I can be attentive. But it doesn't look like it's the truth. It looks like it's a mask almost, right? Like it's the face they put on in front of other people, like you said. Intentions, I don't know. It just feels like they're trying to prove a point more than anything. Hey Jason, welcome. Alright, Siona, what does Spirit want you to know before 2026? Yeah, that's what I think it was. It's like he was trying to prove a point. Because he's heard about something. I don't know. Okay, what does Spirit need you to know before the end of 2026? That you need to make up your mind. Pick a road. Go this way or go that way. Either way, just pick one. That's the way it feels. Like, look ahead. And start doing it. Pick a road and just invest into it. Like, I think you already know where you want to go, but you kind of sit there and don't move. It's like, just do it. It could involve like a connection, or it could involve like, I don't know, like it could involve other people, like a creative collaboration or something, you know. But Spirit's like, quit looking and go for it. You're welcome, Firebird. Thank you for being here. All right, Ari. How are you doing, Jason? Ugh. I need, you know how like they bring out towels, they go whoosh. That's what I need to have done to my back. It's so stiff. Thank you, Jason. What is your question, love? Oh, you're welcome, Sienna. Thank you for being here. You too? A spa day, yes, that would be fun. I need female friends, like for real. I need female friends to go places with. I don't like to go there for by myself. I got you, Jason. What's your question, love? Okay, will you hear from Shim on your birthday? Two of Cups. I do feel like you will. Let's see. Full moon. Is your birthday on a full moon or close to a full moon? Illuminated subconscious. Timing 1 month into the next full moon. Emotional awareness. They might be more vulnerable towards you on your birthday. Justice. But it was in reverse, so it kind of feels like they feel bad for not giving you what you gave to them, or like pulling back because of their own stuff. I don't know if they're coming in offering a whole lot. I just think they definitely will tell you happy birthday. And something about like they'll either say like they've missed you, and some kind of, and if it's not on your birthday, it's like maybe on the next full moon, it's gonna illuminate that they missed it or something like that, and they're gonna call. The sun at the bottom. And the star. Okay. Ten of Swords, Hangman, Seven of Swords, Death. Yeah, I don't feel like they're... They might have a conversation about like why they had to pull back or why they had to end this. I also feel like there's something that they went through in the time that the two of you were apart that they're going to tell you about. I just don't know what their intentions are really, except for they want to tell you like, hey, I care about you, happy birthday. Happy birthday. But yeah, if she doesn't call you exactly on your birthday, she will remember and call you. So I feel like you're going to get a lot of calls on your birthday because we already looked at that. But she might be like the one that didn't call but ends up calling later. I don't know. It kind of feels like she will though. And if not around the full moon, she'll call and remember. Hi and welcome. Sorry the live is over for today. The free list anyway. So I'm on 3 days a week if you'd like to come another day to get read for. I'm usually on about the same time. Just hit the bell because the list fills up pretty quick. But I do appreciate you being here. Good to see you. Okay, what Libra's feelings are next actions? Oh, thank you, babe. I appreciate that. It's really not the color that it looks on screen. I have a pink witch hat in the back that kind of makes it look red. So it's not really red. It's just the lighting. But that's very sweet of you. Thank you. Alright. And I hope to see you another live. Alright, Libra's feelings and next actions towards Jean. King of Pentacles. He's gonna bring you a cake. Oh, they miss you when they're not around. I got the Ace of Cups, King of Pentacles, and the Five of Pentacles. It's like they don't want to lose you. Maybe they feel like there's competition for your heart, or there's some kind of like they don't want to lose out on you. Like you're a great opportunity for them. Ace of Cups, like they want to lock you down because they feel cold without you. Like you warm up their spirit. King of Pentacles is husband, sperm donor. You might want to donate some sperm. You're a Scorpio. I'm a Pisces. Your birthday's coming up then, huh? Yes, I know I said it, but hey, and I was like, you want to give me cake and donate? Got you. Oh, Two of Cups. They like you a lot. Page of Cups. They're just scared of your reaction. You're always scaring these men. Tell your eggs, call the sperm in. Call it in. Oh, my daughter's is November 16th. Happy early birthday. All right. Thank you all for being here. And thank you for all the donations, all the love y'all show me each and every time I come on here. Y'all make it worth it. But yeah. I love you all. Thank you. And I will see you again on Sunday. I'm not good at goodbyes, so good night.